Have you heard of Maono yet? Well, now you have. This is the Maono AMC2 Neo. This is a, as they label it, a streamer or streaming mixer. And this is a great way to get into building up your audio and getting an interface that you can also use to mix your audio. So we're going to take a look at that. So in the box, of course, you get your mixer. So this is the unit here. As you can see, it's not very big. It's very small. It'll fit on your desk. Very nice. And you have all your controls here. You have programmable buttons. You have pre-programmed buttons. In the back, this is where you would plug in your XLR mic. You have your 3.5mm jack, your headphones, your stream out, so your audio out as well. And then you have your power in the back there. In the box, you'll get your manual. You get your USB-C cable. You'll need that. And then they also throw in a 3.5mm jack or cable as well. So the AMC2 Neo actually will give you up to 60 decibels in gain, which is awesome. So if you need a little boost, you can do that right in the mixer itself. And then it does include the 48-volt phantom power, which is what you'll need to run your XLR condenser microphones. So without that, you're going to have some issues. So that's all built right in. So you get that right out of the box. Another cool thing is if you wanted to, you could actually run Bluetooth wireless audio for your input. So that's another little level of flexibility that some other interfaces might not give you. Some of the cheaper options out there might only give you direct input as well as gain control. So this is giving you more options at an affordable price, especially if you're new to streaming. Included in the mixer board, you will get 3 fully customizable sound pads, which you could change into whatever. If you're running a podcast, you could throw in some applause or some laugh tracks if you're not that funny. So that'll help you out. And then it comes with 6 preset reverb scenes and 4 voice changers. So it gives you a lot of options. For such a small package, it's actually offering you a lot of flexibility in your either content creation or your podcasting, whatever that might be. Important thing to note is this device seems to be more of something that you would take on the go with you. The reason for that being is they tell you after it's fully charged to unplug the power cable. Now, as you can see here, we have 2 cables. We have your DC, your 5-volt. So this is only for power. This does nothing else but power this device. And then you have your computer or cell phone, and that only does data transfer. That will not charge the device. So you got to keep that in mind. So right now we're loaded up with power. It's fully charged. You can see right now no wires. I can press my buttons if I want to link different things. So the Bluetooth, I think there you go. You got to hold that in. So that's my bad. But we do have power right now, and that's the important thing. If I want to turn the power off, there we go. So they do mention in the manual, do not keep it plugged in after it's fully charged because it will wear on the battery. So keep that in mind if you're looking at this product. Now, it wouldn't be a proper review without actually putting this to work. So let's plug it in and take a look. Okay, we're hooked up now. So I wanted to kind of show off some of the features we have here. So obviously you need to enable this if you're using an XLR. You can see while I'm talking, now I'm talking into my Maono microphone. This is obviously going according to that. So if we turned up our USB to stream out, we change this dial. As I'm talking, we're going to start to max out. Now, I'm going to have to adjust that back in the video, but we'll turn this back down. And then also you have your slider here. So this is your mixer slider. You'll hear me getting quieter and quieter. And then we get obviously louder and louder. This is your main gain control. And then you have your Bluetooth if you want to connect to Bluetooth into your phone or other device. Now you have all your reverb presets. Now, if I click on this, it's going to change that over to karaoke. You can't hear it in the streaming software. It will announce that we've changed to karaoke. This is the church preset. This is the hall preset. And this is the valley preset. And this is your room preset, I guess like a hollow room. And then this is just your standard original voice. You got your side chain, so if you're playing music, you can actually turn this on. And that will lower your music whenever you talk. So you can do that in software like OBS or Streamlabs, but this will actually do the work for you. And then you have your direct monitor. So now I can actually, I don't want to do that, but now I can actually hear myself back. So if you want to listen to your own audio, you can hit your direct monitor. And then you have your different pitches. This is default here.
This apparently is their attempt at a female voice for someone with a voice like mine. This
is a male voice.
This is us, or you, or me, talking like a baby.
This is a nice, fun robot voice. And we're back
to default. You have your noise reducer. This will help with any ambient noise you have in your room. I typically do that through Voicemeeter or any other software that I have. But if you don't have that, this makes it easy. That's the whole point of this device, is to make your life easier. Then you have 3 soundboard buttons that you can pre-program, or you can program yourself. So if you press and hold it, so actually now it's doing that, sorry. My bad. Now it's recording everything that I'm saying right now. There it is. So you can do that for 3 different things. You can put in your audio files, whatever. This is where you can put in your laugh tracks, your different sound effects, and all that stuff. And then this is obviously, this is your output for your headphones. So if you're listening to yourself back with direct monitoring, I can turn this down so it's not as intrusive. Like if I crank it up, then it gets a little much. So if you just wanted to kind of monitor how you were sounding, if you were talking podcast, or if you were streaming late or creating content late or anything like that, this direct monitoring can actually help you a lot, and it can help you maintain your audio so you're not screaming and yelling and you know what's going on around you. Like I said, this is an entry-level streaming mixer or podcast mixer or whatever you want to call it, but it makes things incredibly easy. So if you're looking to buy something, you're looking to get into an XLR audio setup, and you can't fork out hundreds of dollars on a mixer, this little guy is actually $59.99. There is a coupon that you could utilize at the time of recording, which is February 19th. Or if you're in Canada, like myself, it's actually currently $90.39. We also do have a current coupon, again, as of today, the time of the recording, to apply a $10 coupon. So it can make it a little bit more affordable for you. But even with that being said, this mixer is under $100. A lot of the other really pro mixers and stuff like that, which are good, they are good, but they're out of the price point for a lot of creators, especially if you're just getting started out. So I'm very happy with this. I'm happy with what it's able to do. And I'm looking forward to actually utilizing this in my live streams, because now I actually have some physical dials and sliders and buttons that I can mess with while I'm streaming, versus trying to tab out of a game and, adjust a slider, whether it's in Streamlabs or, Voicemeeter or anything else like that I'm using. This makes things a little bit easier, because if they're saying, hey, Nate, you're a little bit too quiet or you're a little bit too loud, I can easily use this slider and just slide myself down. And now I'm not as obnoxious, and it's a little bit more easy on the ears. Being able to listen back to your audio is going to be a great thing, too, if you are an evening streamer or gamer and you maybe live around a bunch of other people. And you have thin walls, so that will allow you to kind of hear yourself back, so you're not waking up the neighbors and causing a stir and getting notes under your door at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. So that wraps up this little speed review of the Maonocaster AMC2 Neo. Again, this is what it's going to look like. If you're looking for it on the Amazon website, you can pick it up on Amazon.com or Amazon.ca. I'll drop all the links down below, as well as their website. Of course, you can check out Maono on their own website and pick up the product through them there as well. If you're looking to get into the market, you don't have a mixer, you don't have an interface, you want to try to get into streaming or just get some higher quality audio, look into an XLR setup. They also sell USB microphones, XLR microphones, so you can check all of those things out from Maono. And then check out the AMC2 Neo if you're looking for something with some physical sliders and buttons and programmable buttons and all of the nice little adjustments that you can do on the fly without having to tab out of your game or your live stream, especially if you only have a couple monitors. It does get a little bit tricky. It's worth a look. Take a look. Let me know what you think. and I will definitely come back and let you guys know of any pain points or anything else that I'm really enjoying after I get some more time with it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.